Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game.
Welcome to Playoff Highlights. Edwina in attendance at the 7th grade game. Bad start for St. Mary's. This problem has plagued the 7th grade all year. Transition defense off a missed shot. Nobody gets back quick enough on defense to stop the fast break. Easy bucket by the other team. Another problem, second chance opportunities. They can't secure a rebound. The other team puts it back in. An awful first quarter. They were down 10-2 after one. Second quarter, they got it going. Brandon Tom off the bench. He banks in a three. 5 points in the second quarter for Brandon, and the 7th grade pulled within 4 at halftime. Third quarter, they made their run. Justin feeds Christian, who turns around and off of 1 foot makes the shot. And then Justin on the fast break takes it strong to the hole, and the 7th grade was now down 1. 2 minutes left in the third, Justin would knock down both his free throws, and what do you know, the 7th grade would take the lead. From that point on, it was back and forth. 7th grade now down 1. Off the rebound, Daniel with a nice feed up court for Brandon, who puts in his only 2 points of the game. St. Mary's back on top. Fourth quarter, 7th grade up 1 now. Brandon Tom gets the steal, shoves it to Justin, who plays hot potato, and gets it to Daniel. 7th grade now up 3. Now with the lead only at 2, the other team would tie it up off an offensive rebound again. They take it strong to the hole, 28-28. Minute and a half left to go, still tied. The other team swings the ball to the wide open man, and this one hurt. They bury the 3. 7th grade now down 31-28. Back down the other way, the 7th grade gets a 3-point look of their own. Brandon Tom hoists up a 3 ball, but just a bit short. The 7th grade, however, still had their chances to get back in the game. Down 4 with a minute to go, Brendan Kwok had a chance to cut the deficit to at least 3 on his 1-and-1, but he misses badly on his free throw. 7th grade still down 4. 45 seconds left in the game. This time Justin with his 1-and-1, and he can't get them closer either. His free throw doesn't go. Time was running out. The 7th grade needed to play flawless defense the rest of the way, but that did not happen. The other team throws it into the paint way too easily. Brandon Tom with the foul. The ball would eventually bounce in, and that's your ball game. It was a hard-fought game by the 7th grade, but for the 3rd straight year, they lose in the playoffs and will have to wait until next year.
How tough is it to make it to the playoffs year after year, but then not being able to, win that playoff game?
It's a harsh feeling. I mean, go there, you're so high up there, and then just drop down to where you started.
They came out, they played hard. This is the best showing I've seen from them. Everybody came up, everybody ran. It's just the little things that killed them. It's just maturity, not showing up to practice. It caused them to make a lot of mistakes where it shouldn't happen. You can't turn over the ball with no defense on you. You can't, our inbounding was horrible. It was just a lot of little things that caused us to not win this game.
Great support from Mr. and Mrs. Lynn at the Demariac 8th grade game, but the 8th graders never really had a chance. They didn't do themselves any favors either. Turnover by John Jett. You can't turn the ball over against such a good team. Nice drive to the hoop by the other team. This opened the floodgates. Still in the first, the other team works the ball around, and they bury one of many threes on the night. This game was over early. The Demariac 8th graders did salvage some offense in the second half. Pablo on the fast break pulls up and hits the jumper. However, the Demariac 8th graders lose and are eliminated from the playoffs. Now to Saturday, where Mr. B finally decides to show up for a game. He got to see Brendan in the 3rd grade for the very first time. Here, Brendan on the fast break gets fouled on the runner, and he still gets it to go. 4 points on the day for Brendan. But their opponent was really good and undefeated for a reason. Look at the nice pass here, and then the pretty jumper. Late in the third, they get to the loose ball first, and they put it back in. The 3rd grade was down 13-4 after 3. Fourth quarter, they made a mini run. Calvin takes the ball from half court all the way in and kisses it off glass. And then in the final minute of the game, the 3rd grade works the ball around until Calvin finds Nathan for his only bucket of the contest. It was a nice first season by the 3rd grade boys as they lose 19-8.
There's nothing a shame about the 3rd graders playing. I think they played probably maybe their best game of the year. I mean, this is a team that has a lot of range, which not a lot of people, not any team in our division really has. I think what's gonna help them is more experience, more communication. I mean, this is their first year. You have to give them something.
6th grade looking to get back in the championship after winning it all last year. It looked good early on. Raymond was just being Raymond. How many times have you seen this beautiful drive to the bucket? You'll be seeing a lot more of this in the highlights to come. This game was tied 9-9 at the half. but what a disastrous start to the third. Absolutely no defense on the out-of-bounds play, easy layup for the other team. And then right off the inbounds, Ryan would just give the ball right to the other team by the basket. 6th grade now down 4. But then Raymond went to work and scored a career-high 18 points, and every single one of his baskets on the afternoon had Raymond's signature all over it, where he drives hard to the basket and gets the shot to go. The 6th grade actually led by 4 going into the 4th, but their defense did not hold up. Now nursing a 2-point lead, the other team first goes by Raymond and then basically walks around Garrick. Game tie. Later in the quarter, the defense doesn't shift too easy of a pass down low. 6th grade now down 2. And then came the dagger. With less than 2 minutes to go, the other team buries the 3, and at the same time buried any hopes of the 6th grade repeating. Their season comes to a disappointing end as they were outscored in the 4th quarter 14-3. The 6th grade goes down 28-22. So the final hope for a St. Mary's championship game this year for the boys lied on the shoulders of the 5th grade in a very dark gym. Right off the tip, they got started. Ball gets tapped to Jonathan, who takes it in on the left side. Nonetheless, 2-0 St. Mary's. Jonathan was feeling it tonight. Just a perfect shot from the outside. This ball didn't even touch the rim. 5th grade up 8-4 after 1. Second quarter, 5th grade up 6. Jonathan pushes the ball on the fast break. Great pass ahead to Jason Lay, who lays it in. No pun intended. 8-point lead for the 5th grade going into halftime. But they didn't start the second half well at all. Bad rotation on defense and the layup for the other team. Lead now down to 6. Then the 5th grade lets the other team get by 2 defenders, and they get a clean look at the basket. They make it, lead down to 4, timeout St. Mary's. And then teams would not score until the final minute of the third, when the 5th grade pretty much took over. It all starts with a pretty lucky shot for Jonathan's standards as he banks it in. And then the next time down, Jonathan comes up with a loose ball. Nothing but open court in front of him. Little Johnny does this in his sleep. Easy layup. The lead is back up to 8 just like that. Next possession, Michael comes up with it. He takes it the other way. He misses the layup, but Jonathan is there to pick up the rebound. Boy, can the 5th grade score in bunches. And we're still in the third with about 10 seconds left. Michael flies out of nowhere to intercept the pass. He goes to the hole, but can't get it to go. Jonathan with the rebound, but he misses. A rare miss for Jonathan on the putback. But Jason Lay hustled down, and he would score right before the buzzer. An incredible 8-0 run in the final minute of the third. 26-14 after 3. Fourth quarter, Jonathan gets the pass. He moves to his left, and he buries another jump shot. An incredible 21 points for Jonathan. And then they cap it off here. Jonathan lobs it to Michael in stride on the fast break. He's fouled and won. The 5th grade punches their ticket to the championship.
Very happy that we're in the championship.
What did you guys do so well today?
We did good on defense and offense.
I feel happy, excited, and ready to beat the championship.
Well, you know what it was? It was our defense. Defense is so key on this team because when there's defense, offense will be there too. So you just gotta put pressure and play aggressive and challenge the players. We have to stay focused this week. We have to be prepared for anything. We know how OLE plays, but they know how we play. So it's gonna be tough. But if we stay focused throughout all 4 quarters and play strong all 4 quarters, I think we have a very good chance. We only lost by 8 to OLV, so it's gonna be a really good rematch. So I'm ready. Bring it. Bring it. Bring it.
Thank you.
Whatever. Is that it?
Yeah.